Hi, and welcome to the second video of the 30-day series on narcissism. Today, I'll be talking about something called narcissistic collapse. We'll together dive deep into understanding of what it is, how it begins, and what happens when a narcissist deeply, truly collapses. So let's begin. Narcissistic collapse, in its simplest definition, means when a narcissist becomes aware of their rottenness within. When they realize how insecure and vulnerable they are in reality. When the distance between the false self that they have created, to kind of this reality of their personality, it fades, it breaks down, exposing the reality, the suffering, the rottenness, the shit that they never dealt with ever, or even thought of doing so. The illusion that a narcissist creates with the creation of false self comes with the absolute entitlement, the grandiose, and the thinking like, I am the god. There is no one ever like me or who could, overpower me and or take my place. But when the narcissistic collapse happens, this delusional kind of thinking breaks down. They meet with the reality face to face. The harshness of the reality leaves them with no options to escape anymore or cover it up with things, people, or something that they used to do to cover their shit up. At this point of narcissistic collapse, most people have realized who the narcissist is in reality. People who were supporters, enablers, flying monkeys, and those who believed in their lies see the truth, see the real person behind the mask. And thus, they are the ones at this moment who discard the narcissist, rendering the narcissist completely powerless. And once this reality or this sense of powerlessness sets in, they start having or experiencing a complete mental breakdown, which shows up, as the symptoms of withdrawal, isolation, aggression, depression. You could see changes in their eating habits. It feels like it's like a mouse trembling in a corner of a room, completely exposed, knowing that it can no more eat or escape in the holes, to grab things in there and eat it in a hidden way, and eat them there in the holes while hiding deep down. When a narcissist completely breaks down, they are left with two options. One option is a narcissist realizes that they need help at this point, that they are struggling, and this is how they are and have been throughout, and they can seek help and maybe go to therapy or visit a professional, which is a very, very rare thing to happen. And the second option is they try to cover this shit up again through different defense mechanisms, such as becoming their own supply, meaning they belittle those who discarded them, who saw the reality, by believing and creating the thought patterns or thoughts like they did not deserve me, or they did not see my greatness, or I deserve to be treated well, or they are conspiring against me. So it's like blaming it on other people again and not taking responsibility or not even considering to reflect. So again, it's becoming their own supply, but then ultimately, it is insufficient, and the breakdown continues to the point where they reach a point of no recovery. This collapse usually begins around the age of 40, and that's why narcissistic people around this age groom their supplies even more by pretending that they have changed a little, or they become softer in their approach so that they can retain this group and have that control intact as they are as the impending narcissistic collapse reaches, as they become aware that they are about to collapse, yet deny it at the same time. Not all narcissists experience this, but those who do not recover from it. They break down As I said, to the point of no recovery. And that is the point where the real suffering begins. I hope today I was able to help you understand what narcissistic collapse is, how it shows up, and when it happens, and what a narcissist does to cover it up. I'll talk with you very soon